wishes. It's Holly. Welcome to Dandelion Stitches. And yes, I have new glasses and also hair doing weird things in the back. I've mentioned this before, but my daughter works for an eye doctor and it was time for me to go and have my yearly eyes checked, and I got new glasses. Actually, I got 2 pairs of new glasses. So you will be seeing, and the other pair is still good. So I will have a wardrobe of glasses. I feel like, I wish I could remember the name of, there's like a cartoon where there's a woman that wears glasses and I think she's got purple hair and her glasses kind of, I don't know. I love them. So it's a change is always good. So today's video, a lot of people asked if I would demonstrate how I put in zippers, how I put the zippers in the mini bags that I made, and I will be happy to do that, to give you a demonstration today of how I do that. I learned this from many BYANNIE patterns. BYANNIE does she almost always use, well, in fact, I don't know any time that she doesn't use soft and stable, and it creates a really awesome lining situation where you're not fussing with the lining, but it does leave open seams. So she has a really cool technique on how to put in your zipper and do an open seam cover up so that you have a nice clean edge. So, however, while I was filming it, the first 3 videos were corrupted. I don't know what in the world. I don't know why. So I turned off my phone. I turned on my phone. I could, you know. So I think that the last few worked out fine. So it may be a little cobbled together, and I apologize, but you'll get the idea. You will get the idea. So, and then also my does it come quarterly? I think Ruby Star from the Fat Quarter Shop came, and I thought maybe I would show you that. We're not judging it because it only comes quarterly, and yeah, no need. So anyway, let's get onto that crazy footage of a zipper being installed. Hang on to your hats. It's a wild ride. See you in a minute. All right, we're going to give this the old college try. We're going to give it another shot. So, I didn't have anything but a scrap here, because this method works best if you're not going to line the bag, or if the bag is already lined and quilted, so you don't have any open seams, and this is all I have left. So we're going to just, it's going to be okay. You're going to get the idea. So you're going to want to cut your zipper a little bit longer than what your piece is. And this is just a leftover hunk of zipper from something else I made. So, and then this was all I could find for a head at the moment, but you're gonna want to unzip it. And in this case, I don't have the zipper head attached. And that actually makes it a lot easier if you don't have it attached. We will attach it, but obviously. So you're just going to open that sucker up. Yeah, okay. That's... so much. It will only open from one end. So we just cut off the end. This is for demonstration purposes only. I'm going to get myself some pins. I always move them. So this is the right side of the top of your whatever you're making. Bag, pouch, zipper, pocket, whatever. And The right side of the zipper is going to be the one where the zipper teeth are raised. So if you run your finger this way, it's going to stop because the zipper teeth are raised. On this side, you can just go zip because they're not raised. So anyway, we're going to do right sides together, and we're going to put some pins in here, and we're going to leave just this little bit of the zipper tape hanging over the top. That's the key. That's the important part. So I'm just going to throw a couple pins in here to kind of keep it on the straight and narrow. Now my sewing machine right now is set up with a walking foot, because whenever I use this is soft and stable in the middle of this, and whenever I use that, the walking foot just makes it a little bit easier. And so it's got the foot on it that a walking foot normally would. You can switch it out and use your zipper foot if that makes you more comfortable. But the zippers that I get, they are these BYANNIE handbag zippers, have really wide tape. So you've got plenty of room to go ahead and sew. So we're going to go to the machine, and I'm just going to go ahead and sew all the way down this side of the zipper. Please, please let this work. This video is my lesson in perseverance. I've done this so many times now that I don't even remember what I've said. So if I'm repeating myself, a million apologies. So here we have the zipper pinned on. Just a teensy amount of zipper tape hanging off the side. As I think I mentioned, I'm using my my walking foot. And my walking foot has a little guide on it. I don't know if you can see me kind of pushing up and down on it. If I run that along the outside of the zipper edge, I usually am in pretty good shape. But basically, you just got to go down the center of the zipper. You don't want to get too far one way or the other, just kind of down the center. And if you look at the zipper tape, it's almost got like a, I don't know, it's almost got like a little indentation, a little line down the center, a little light. You can see it sort of. But anyway, here we go, getting started. Piece of demonstration has been brutalized. Alrighty, so we've got the zipper sewn on, and all you're gonna do is fold over the zipper over the open edge, just like so. So, and I usually kind of go along with my thumb and maybe, you know, finger press down the edge of the cloth just to kind of get it going. But then you're just gonna, if you want to pin it, that's fine. I usually don't, but. And this is also, again, where a stiletto comes in real handy. Don't have one, but. So you're going to stitch now right along the edge of this zipper edge. That's all you got to do. Just put your needle down and stitch. Try not to go off of it. Wouldn't be the end of the world, but And I just keep pressing it down. And there it is. The edge is hidden underneath that little pocket that we've just created, and we've top stitched the top along the top of the bag. Apologies. This is a poor excuse, but I think it gives you the idea. And then you just do the exact same thing to the other side. You put on your zipper head, which I'm pretty sure that video survived. And just do the exact same thing to the other side. So, yay. All right, so we've got the other side of the zipper, and I've lined them up at the top here. And we're gonna grab a zipper pull head here, thingamajig, and you're gonna wanna insert the sides of the zipper into the pointy end at an angle. Not too far, don't go all the way up there, just kind of slide it in. And then you're gonna do the same thing with the other side, at an angle, just kind of slide it in. That one came a little too far. Okay, and then you're gonna push down with your pointer finger, and if you got it right, it's going to make a little click. Not a loud click, just a little click. So then I'm going to take my thumb, and underneath is my forefinger and my middle finger, holding onto the tops of the zipper tape. With my other hand, I pull, and that's all there is to it. So then I would go ahead and stitch across the bottom of the zipper here, so that you don't lose the zipper head off the end. And then looking for something that could be the other side of the zipper. So then this is the other side. And you just line it up. Pin it like before and go. Now you might have to work around your zipper pull, so I would like sew up to, close it a bit, sew up to it. Okay, so then you put your needle down and you kind of lift things up and you open it up so you can go around it, and then you go the rest of the way. I hope that made sense. The next time I make another pouch with a zipper like this, I will show you again. But that's the basics of putting in a zipper. It's like I said, it wasn't my idea. We can thank Annie at BYANNIE's for her little technique. So that's that. All right, this is the Ruby Star October Ruby Star Society Quarterly Club through the Fat Quarter Shop. If you do not like bright colors and wild prints, Ruby Star is probably not your jam, but this is cotton and steel thread, 50 weight, extra fancy, because I am extra fancy. And let's see, it's number 7531019. Spun in Egypt, dyed in Italy. Well, yeah, fancy dancy goodness. So there is a pattern. I kind of like it. I am not a traditional quilter by any means, but I do kind of like this. And it looks to be pretty much half square triangles and squares. So let's see what it's 62.5 by 80.5. It takes 12 fat quarters and 4.5 yards for the background. So, this is another one where the color of the background could be adjusted and maybe shake it up a bit. So, let's look at the fabrics. Well, they have done my job for me. This is the collection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this one is dots, white and blue. I would maybe call them more slashes. Ferny, greeny. Love the feel of that one. Daisies. Kind of a pink geometric. Oh, that's cool. It's almost like Waterford crystal. And it is metallic, but not, I don't mind it. Ooh, have a checker. That's cool. I like that too. And this is also, it's like rose gold. This one I think is upside down, but that's okay. You can get the gist. It's cups of fruity drinks. More of the original slashy things. Strawberries. A geometric kind of print. Cool. That's it. That's them. And for those of you who enjoy a selvage, these are good ones. Elixir. I think that's the only. That's it. That's it for the salvages. So that's it for Ruby Star. You know, not like woohoo jumping up and down, but I do like it. And I do think that if I changed the background, that I would like the way that it looks much better. Is that a dandelion? Well, I think that it is. All right, score. So that was it. How to put in a zipper using the BYANNIE method and some Ruby Star Society fabric. So I hope you enjoyed. I need to tell you guys again just how much I appreciate you. Reading your comments just makes my day. I just really appreciate all of you, and I appreciate that you take your time to watch me. So I hope you guys are all doing well. I am hoping, crossing my fingers, that my sister is going to let me interview her. She is a master quilter, and my sister is 16 years older than I am, and the difference between her quilting style and mine are like day and night. It's but her point of view is really to me, because she's my sister, is just fascinating. And so I asked her once before she would do it, and she said yes. So I'm hoping that she will let me do that in time for next week's video. And then after that, I will start a series on fat quarters, how to use them up, maybe some gift ideas for the holidays. And as always, we're still opening boxes and and we're taking names, you know, we're telling them what we think. So be well, be safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.